Greetings, sophisticated intuition here with your March general messages. This is going to be for the sign of Virgo, and we are going to just get right into it, all right? Angels, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, in the Holy Spirit. This message is for Virgo. What is it they need to know for the month of March, please? Ooh, okay. All right. Okay. And interesting enough, that card that did that little jump and dance. We'll talk about it. Think it through. Okay? Think it through. It's a time for consideration here. Okay? All right. I don't want to jump too far ahead. I did that a couple of times today. I don't want to do that. So let me just get all the information out for you, Virgo. All right? Angels, archangels, ancestors, ascended masters, in the Holy Spirit. What is it that the Virgos need to know for the month of March, please? Okay. You better be careful what you do to me. I know we indefinitely canceled R. Kelly, but that sparkle in R. Kelly song is coming into your message, Virgo. You better be careful what you say. Oh, and then look, there you go. Okay. Temperance, yeah. Why is everybody so mad? Is it because we're coming into this Aries energy? Wait a minute, what is Mars doing or Aries doing? Sugarfoots. I forgot, but I do believe that Mars and Venus are very much close together right now, I do believe. And so definitely we're reflecting on our relationships, taking action in one way or another, in one direction or another. So perhaps that's the influence here for you, Virgo. But temperance showed up. That's when we need to temper ourselves and cool out, just chill. You want to react. There's something that has triggered you to want to react, but the guidance, Spirit's guidance here is to temper yourself, okay? Balance your emotions. Be patient. Thank you, Spirit. Okay? And I'm going to tell you how that ties in to what came out on the table in just a moment, but let me clarify. All right? For the sign of Virgo, what is it that they need to know for the month of March? Okay. Ooh, okay. What is it? 1 or 2? Okay. All right. Okay. For the sign of Virgo, what is it that they need to know for the month of March? Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. So reconciliation is here. Okay. Second chances. Okay. Whether it was you or them. And I've heard really loudly made a fool of themselves. Okay. And I'll tell you about why that came up. But it feels like there is some discord challenge that showed up in a connection here. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Whether that connection is romantic or business or what, but we're gonna reconcile it with judgment coming in. Okay, but there's a bit of patience that needs to happen. We need to think through. Okay, and cool your jets. All right, look, trust all will be well. All right, trust all will be well. This is about having faith. Okay. This is about no matter how big the mountain or low the valley, okay? It's trusting all will be well, okay? Very present moment. Attuned to the divine showed up, okay? And this is in the center. This is about tapping into your divinity here. I heard take the high road, okay? All right, cool your emotions. That's why I keep talking about it, because it showed up, okay? In your okay, I was just getting a little message because my battery is dying. So hopefully it doesn't die in this message and then I have to re-record. That'll be a shame. Anyways, cool your emotions though. And this is tying into that temperance energy. And I'm taking notice that it's a full moon in Aries, which we will have coming up, I believe, in April. So I think this message kind of is future tense here, and it's taking you all the way into April, or an event that may occur leading into the Aries season, which is a little bit before April. Okay. Where you might be tempted to I don't know. I feel like even I had an event just recently, and I like to say just what I've observed of myself as an ordained priestess is that a lot of times the energy, the collective's energy that is going to be experienced, I'm about a month to 3 months ahead of it. So I experience what is coming more than likely so that I can speak to it when it comes, right? This is just what I've noticed since the beginning of my awakening and my ascension. Like I have something that I go through in life, experience it, and then lo and behold, it comes out in the cards in some way, or when I'm speaking or giving guidance to my private clients, that, oh wow, I just had that experience, so here's what I did, or here's what you can do, right? This is what usually comes up. So Virgos, I feel like, because I just had a situation where I had to cool my emotions. I had to not operate from my emotions. Although I was a bit angry, I didn't react on my anger, at least not how I ordinarily would have, okay? And how did I do that? I remembered who I was, okay? For some of you, you may need to remember what the consequences may be, okay, if you have such a reaction. Okay. Some of you need to look to God, okay? Okay. Some of you, I heard, okay, thank you, Spirit, judge not lest thee be judged, okay? Interesting. All right. The Chariot showed up. Okay, this is about moving forward, okay? Or something coming towards you very quickly, all right? And what it looks like is a rebuilding, okay? You have, some of you may be signing some lease and contracts, might actually be working on like development plans, okay? And it's moving right along. That's what I'm getting with the Three of Pentacles and the Chariot. It's moving right along. Whatever it is that you're building, rebuilding, establishing, I feel like there's at least 3 people involved here, okay? It is moving right along. And that's why it's right underneath this trust all will be well in the new moon in Virgo energy, okay? For some of you, it's going to take you all the way into your season where this is going to manifest, okay? Okay. All right. Then we have the Fool, okay? Like I said, somebody might have made a fool out of themselves, all right? Look how that Fool is looking, okay? But the Fool energy is all about starting over, fresh starts, new beginnings, right? And we have 10 of Cups. So this is a new emotional beginning. This is, tapping into your heart space here. I'm hearing freshness and newness, okay? I'm hearing you get a fresh start. That's all I'm getting out of this energy here. Fresh start. Look here. You showed up. The Hermit, all right? Virgo energy, okay? But what is the Hermit about? The Hermit is about, going inwards, revelation, insight, right? And then we have the 6 of Wands that came in to clarify. So this is about recognition and appreciation, victory and success. So moreover, what I'm getting with the 2 of these cards is that you're going inward and recognizing and appreciating yourself, okay? Perhaps in dealing with some emotions, Spirit is encouraging you to go inward. I wanted to say caution. The caution here is for you to not react, okay? And then to reflect or take recognition on how far you've grown, okay? Because you could have reacted in a certain manner and you didn't, okay? Very good, Virgo. Very good, okay? Okay. Very generally, specifically, you'll be reconciling with someone. And this brings you happiness, okay? And it feels like they have finally recognized or appreciated you, okay, for who you are, okay? Beautiful. Okay. All right. Let me get the Priestess energy for you before this phone dies. This camera dies. All right. Priestess energy for the sign of Virgo. What is it that they need to know for the month of March, please? That's too many, but we got sensuality and power over difficulty. That's it right there. I should just took that one because that's definitely the energy for you. Power over difficulty. Okay. All right. But for the sign of Virgo, if I can have one, please. What is it that they need to know for the month of, okay. Bright heart light, death and rebirth. They both want to show up. Let's try to get to one. Okay, that was the one. Let me grab it though, because it slid on down to the floor. Hold on. Wow, what a powerful card. Okay. Circle of eternal joy, timelessness, dance of life. Okay, this is about let's see if we can get that any clearer in there. Yeah, circle of eternal joy, timelessness, dance of life. This is I hear you got me going in circles, round and round I go. Yeah, I'm gonna have to listen to that. Ooh, that is one of my favorite songs. But thank you, Spirit, for that. You might be in a pattern, okay, with somebody here. All right. But it feels like they are finally recognizing and appreciating you for who you are, for, maybe you are a hermit, okay? It's Virgo energy. So, but I will say this about Virgos. Not all Virgos are continuously in hermit mode. And then there are some who are just always hermits, isolated, introverted type energies. But that's not the case for all Virgos. Some Virgos are very extroverted, okay? So I feel like this message is for the introverted Virgos. So that has got to be a challenge for anyone who is an extrovert who loves a Virgo who is an introvert. Because let me explain. I feel like I'm about to go into a tangent here. I was about to wrap up your message so I don't lose the power on the phone, but Spirit's gonna give me enough time, okay? Because I'm an introvert. Okay, you might not be able to tell because I just babble on this thing here, but I'm an introvert. I'm very reserved. I'm very quiet. If I don't have to talk, I don't talk. I'm going to say this on the Virgo messages, and I just recently went to a Virgo's, anyways, I'm going to say it. I got to say it. Let me spit it out. I don't like to go to birthday parties, baby showers, things like that. I do like to get with my friends and do gatherings and things, but if it's an event where there's going to be people that I don't know and I'm going to feel uncomfortable, I don't want to go at all. Like, I have no interest. And if I can find any excuse, I'm not going. I'm not going to show up. A lot of my friends don't know that sometimes I don't show up because I just don't want to put myself in that awkward environment. I'm an introvert, severe introvert. Okay. But you wouldn't know that in some cases. It can come off as an extrovert. Okay. Now, I'm only bringing me up because that is very intriguing to me to think about an introverted Virgo, which I happen to have fallen head over heels in love with one. So I know how challenging it can be. But this would be a very interesting dynamic for a extremely introverted Virgo who by nature is a hermit, okay? To be involved with an extrovert or an extreme extrovert for that matter. Well, this tells me that if that is the case for you, this person, this extroverted person, or even they could be like me, like introverted severely, but I'm not a hermit, right? Is finally appreciating that about you, Virgo. Finally recognizing it instead of, and this doesn't have to be romantic situation. This could be friends, okay? Because sometimes your friends have a hard time understanding that. But it feels like somebody is finally appreciating, recognizing, and you feel victorious and like there's some type of success and can move forward because there's a true understanding of what you need, which is a whole lot of me time. Okay? Beautiful. I love it. I love it. But this circle of eternal joy came out because it feels also like this is someone that you've gone round and round with this. That song came out. You know, you got me going in circles. You know, they love you. You love them. Really, truly, honestly. This is the one, could be the one. But there's been this challenge, right, of respecting what you need, speaking your love language. Okay? Whew, okay, I went on a tangent. There you go, Virgos. I guess everybody's getting treated fair today. All right, let's get a journey of love for the sign of Virgo. Beautiful. It's a beautiful thing when someone can finally, someone that you love, you appreciate, you respect. You don't want to lose them in any kind of way, but they just have had a hard time understanding your needs, and they finally do. They finally understand. It might have required you to lose your cool, okay, in order for them to finally get it. Like, damn it, I love you, but I just need some time to myself. And they finally got it. Okay. Good stuff. All right. Journey of love for Virgos. What is it that they need to know for the month of March? Okay, let's see. The cloak. Hermit energy. The cloak. Okay. Beautiful. Oh my God, I love it. Let me read about it. That is total Virgo energy, though. The cloak. Okay. Covered. Okay. Okay, not too far. One moment. The message that this oracle brings to you is that you can safely release the forms of security that you once held. You do not have to abandon your boundaries with others. Rather, your boundaries are so functional that you can enter into relationships with more openness, trusting that your boundary will naturally assert itself when necessary, giving you the connection to yourself that you need when you need it without having to withdraw from relationship entirely. It is time to trust your own boundaries and practice letting them help you whilst actively engaging in deeper relationship. You'll have fun. I be darn. I'm not adding to that because that's exactly what I was saying. Okay. All right. Thank you, Spirit, for the message. Thank you, Virgos, for listening. Love and light.